What's up, guys? Today I want to make a quick video here on this graphics card right here, which is ASUS's TUF Gaming RTX 4070 Ti Super OC Edition. So being that this is the OC Edition, it is factory overclocked. So your normal boost clock is going to be 2640 megahertz, while your OC, there's an OC mode, and that's going to be 2670 megahertz. So getting that out of the way, we have our typical TUF design. As you can see, this sort of gray and gunmetal design here on the shroud. And the cool thing about this card compared to a lot of others is the shroud itself is going to be all metal. It just feels great, like when you're touching it, like it's just awesome. Really awesome that we have that. We have our triple fan cooling solution, as you can see, and this does make use of ASUS's axial fans. So as you can see, these fans have an outer ring that provides better airflow down into the card. So you have all of those. Of course, the center one has the ASUS logo. The other two have the TUF Gaming logo on them. On the back here, we have a full cover metal backplate, of course, and then we have the opening here for air to flow through the card because the PCB ends right about here. We have the GeForce RTX logo and a smaller TUF Gaming logo. But again, this is all metal as well, which is really awesome to see. Now, as far as thickness of the card here, now this is going to be slotted for 2 slots, but it's definitely a 3-slot card, so definitely keep that in mind. And as you can see, this is the side that's going to show out if you do have a window in your case. You are going to get that GeForce RTX, and you are going to get the TUF Gaming logo down there. Now, the GeForce RTX does not light up or anything, but the TUF Gaming logo does, and I will show you that. And of course, we do have our 12VH PWR power connection right there as well. Nicely kind of indented, so you can easily connect that, no problem. This card will come with the adapter if you don't have a newer power supply, so you don't have to worry about that as well. And then when it comes to our connections, like I said, this is slotted for 2 slots, but we actually have 3 display ports and 2 HDMI. Typically, we just have 3 DisplayPort and 1 HDMI. You actually get 2 HDMI on this card, which is definitely nice to see. Now, when it comes to performance here, I'll go ahead and put the graphs up on the screen so you can see. But at 1440p, you're going to get well over 100 FPS with this card. If you're doing, fast-paced games, esports games, you're easily going to be able to push really high frame rates. Now, at 4K, you're going to get well over 60 FPS as well. So I would say this is going to be a really great card for 1440p or 4K gaming with the settings completely maxed out. And the graphs that I did show you, that's without any DLSS or anything like that enabled. So remember, these cards have DLSS 3, so you can enable that in games that support it and get even better performance. And if you were going to go down to 1080p gaming, you can do the high frame rate, 144 hertz, 240 hertz, even pushing 360 hertz in esports titles. So this is going to be a great card for, 1080p, 1440p, and 4K gaming. So here's what the card looks like fully installed in our system. Of course, the first thing that really stands out is the RGB lighting here on the TUF Gaming logo. And of course, you can customize that very easily. And we have some really great reflections on that full cover metal backplate as well. And, our fans are down there. They're actually off right now. So your fans turn off when the card is not in a load state, which is really great. So it's going to keep your system nice and cool. And one thing that's really cool about ASUS graphics cards is you can see our power connection right here, and there's actually an LED here that will let you know if there's any issue with your connection. So if there's some issue, it's not plugged in all the way, that LED will turn on and let you know that there's an issue. So something great about ASUS graphics cards, and that's on pretty much every ASUS graphics card. So really good to see that here as well. So if you are looking for an RTX 4070 Ti Super, this is a card that I can definitely recommend.